Namaste. I am V.V. Mallika, Assistant Professor in Public Administration working in Government Degree College for Women, Begumpet. We are here to share some best practices of our Government Degree College for Women, Begumpet. So, to share and discuss these best practices, our Srimati Sridevi Madam, Assistant Professor in Microbiology, is here with us. Our student Amulya, pursuing BSc final year, is with us. Our student Siri Chandana, pursuing BA second year, is with us. Government Degree College for Women, Begumpet, is established as a multi-faculty college in the year 1971 with the vision Empowerment of Women through Knowledge. Our motto is Learning is the Best Ornament. During the last 4.5 decades, our college has grown from strength to strength, and nearly it facilitates 2,000 students to access higher education. Our college currently offers 18 undergraduate courses and 6 postgraduate courses. We are here to share our best practices of our college. So, in consonance with the vision of the college, Women Empowerment Cell was established with the motto Empower Women, Empower Generations. One of the objectives of our Women Empowerment Cell is to provide equity and access to women, to empower young women to overcome the challenges of life with courage and commitment, and to develop leadership qualities and help young women identify their own strengths. And one of the objectives is to develop their latent capacities and skills of the young women, and to focus on projects that are based on self-development, skill building, community service and nation building. These are the practices under the umbrella of our Women Empowerment Cell. The first practice is named as Ragni Shakti, that is inculcating leadership skills. The second practice is named as Mano Shakti, counseling through our internal complaints committee. The third practice is Swashakti, imparting self-defense training program. To empower our young women, the college has approached Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development and with a proposal, and RGNIYD has selected Government Degree College for Women, Begumpet, to conduct a 3-day workshop on leadership and managerial skills exclusively for SC students. This 3-day workshop, sponsored by RGNIYD, has inculcated the leadership qualities in our young girl students, and it had a tremendous impact on our students. In continuation of that, later our college has entered into an MOU with Confederation of Indian Industry. It has entered into an MOU with YI, Young Indians. It's a Hyderabad chapter, young chapter of CII. YI, Young Indians, is an integral part of Confederation of Indian Industry. So, CII has sponsored for 2 years UR 360 degrees leadership training program in the college. The following are the modules in the UR 360 degrees leadership training program. Number 1, meditation based self-development program, YIUR Talking Head series, YIUR Civic Quotient project, YIUR field visits, and some of the workshop, Blue Ocean Dialogue workshops, student exchange programs, webinars with innovation gurus. These are the proposed modules of UR 360 degrees leadership training program. So, under the first program they have started via YUVA, it has collaborated with the Heartfulness Institute, and it has undertaken a joint research study on the impact of meditation based self-development program on college students. And out of the in the whole country, 6 cities were selected for this program, and our Begumpet college is privileged to be the one among them, and in Hyderabad it is our only government college to get that selection. And after the 14 weeks of this meditation-based self-development program, it has shown a tremendous impact on the emotional well-being and intellectual competencies of the students. So after these 14 weeks, what we have done was, we have taken the feedback from the students. So we have, before self-development program, what are their experiences, and after the self-development program, what were their experiences. So we have, in collaboration with Heartfulness Institute, we have undertaken this study. We have analyzed the data. So before SDP, what is their emotional well-being status, and after SDP, what is their emotional well-being status. We have analyzed how their intellectual competencies have increased after self-development program. That also we have analyzed. So it has shown a good result. So in turn, we have collaborated with this Heartfulness Institute, and we have introduced the yoga and meditation as a certificate course and as a credit course in our college. This is our success practice. And under YI Yuva, the next program that they have undertaken was Talking Head series. There were so many, they have called so many good entrepreneurs like Ms. Neha Shah and Kashif Kalim from Facebook, and they have all these entrepreneurs and young budding leaders of Hyderabad. They have interacted with our young students and enlightened them on so many aspects of leadership. The third topic that was undertaken by YI Yuva was workshop on Blue Ocean Dialogue. What is this Blue Ocean Dialogue? Blue Ocean Dialogue is exploring the unexplored areas in the market areas. It has inculcated in the students the critical thinking, how to think out of the box. Through Blue Ocean Dialogue workshop, they have learnt the critical thinking skills. Also, they have learnt how to convert their business ideas into doables. Because of this Blue Ocean Dialogue, later our college students participated in the entrepreneurship boot camp at ISB. There they have fared well in Power Tools leadership workshop and in the ISB entrepreneurship basics boot camp. YI Yuva has also organized certain lectures outside, and lectures from Australian people. They have like connecting with the people, and another debate on cyber security. Our students have participated in Hyderabad Central University, that is called as Great Britain Debate. It is done in collaboration with the UK Embassy in University of Hyderabad. It has also organized certain interactive lectures at Indian School of Business, like relevance of mythology in today's business world by Devadatt Patnaik. YI Yuva, under its program, has undertaken another good program called Yuva Jagruti, the Awakening. In this, the young students, 20 students will be selected from our college, and these 20 people are trained in certain leadership aspects. Like they were trained in me time. That means first they should come out with certain ideas. Later, circle time, they should work in teams. They should work in teams, and they should discuss the ideas with the friends. And next stage time, they should share their experiences, and in the story time, they should tell their own personal success stories. So these me time, circle time, stage time, all these have inculcated the self-confidence levels and creative thinking, and also they have learnt how to work in teams. This is the way our program Yuva Jagruti worked. 2 will give to the 20 students, 2 people who are the participants, they will go to the other students and they will train 20 students. Again, these 20 students will train 200 students. These 200 students again will in turn will train 2000 students. This is a structure of our Yuva Jagruti program. So first of all, they will learn the leadership qualities. Later they will try to be the facilitator to their own friends. And next they will be leaders and mentors and influencers. So now YI Yuva has the 360 degrees training program was successfully completed for 2 years. Now from this year they have agreed to sponsor for 500 students. These are the boot camps. So this is the Mano Shakti, that is the internal complaints committee, which sensitizes the women students on their rights, roles. We have MOUs with Asmita Resource Center, Taruni and Roshini to counsel the students, and we have shown them certain short films like Oka Prema Kada, Moggalu, these students. Now I request our student Siri Chandana to interact with the viewers.
Very first of all, we had a very good successing about WEC activities in this. So the WEC activities is like women empowerment cell. We just don't know what is WEC activities, and then later we have come to know that the women empowerment is this. And the best practices in our college were like meditation, which was very good for the 3 days successive programs, and also we have participated like women empowerment, self-defense trainings, and all the inculcating the women and the girls into the society, that they can defend themselves in any cause of situations, and also they can come upon the situations where they come across in their lives. And even Amulya, who she's my senior, and she even have for the WEC activities, I would like to share.
Through this WEC activities, we have gained a lot of information which has developed self-confidence in us. Even we can go out and speak to other students and learn them through this, like 20 students teaching the 200 students, and 200 students will be teaching other 2000 students, which has developed leadership skills, self-confidence, and other facilities we can provide them. And even through this WEC activities, many other qualities we have been developed in ourselves, self-defense. And even through meditation, like we were having 14 weeks program, later it was in collaboration with Heartfulness, 3-day program was there, and later it was inculcated in our syllabus, and credits were provided. As credits have been provided, all the students have shown interest in undergoing these programs.
So we have done through our Roshni Counseling Center, we have done effective mentoring for our teachers also. And the third best practice is our college is privileged to be one of the colleges which is free of ragging. And we have conducted so many seminars on social justice and role of education in collaboration with Department of English. 2-day district level workshop on legal awareness programs on laws related to women. And our students participated in different talk shows like Vanita TV talk show, S-Cube channel discussion on women empowerment in the college. And we have participated in different seminars organized by Osmania University in collaboration with International Women's Peace Group. And one of the most important best practices in our college was the self-defense training program. In the year 2014, we have introduced this. Because of the success of this great practice and because of the impact on this on the confidence levels of the girl students, we have introduced this as a credit course. Now it is mandatory that our students should either take up either NCC or NSS or self-defense or yoga and meditation. So now our self-defense is a part of the extracurricular activity. And in collaboration with Department of Statistics, we have our students have done a small study on what is the impact of self-defense on their confidence levels. And so we have collected the feedback from the students, and like this we have arrived at an analysis and a graph how their confidence levels have been increased with the increasing number of training days. As the days passed on, the girl students' confidence levels increased. So because of the success of this practice, our 600 students from our college participated in the demonstration of self-defense techniques to create world record, and the event was sponsored by High Range Book of Records. This is the self-defense training program in our college. Now I request our Amulya to share her views on self-defense training.
Self-defense training was very useful to us, like we are girl child. So when we come out of our house, we'll be like so tensed how to go. So due to this self-defense program, we have gained lot of self-defense while coming to college or going from college to home. and it has taught us many methods how to defend ourselves, and even our friends also. We can, if I am in this college, I can go to my home and I can teach other girl children how to defend yourself, and my fellow students also.
Thank you. Next slide. So we have other practices also, like entrepreneurship skills. Under Women Empowerment Cell, we are organizing certain courses which will inculcate entrepreneurship skills in the students. Different departments are offering different entrepreneurship courses like eyeliner, soap making, agarbatti making, lip balm making, and so many, Madhubani and Varli painting, food adulterations. All these courses were incorporated to inculcate leadership skills. So these are the entrepreneurship courses, and we have bridge courses, remedial courses and other programs in our college to help out the students. And we are offering, the Department of English is offering basic English skills. Slow learners are taught the basics. We have short-term courses, add-on courses, and the important best practice is we have 16 transdisciplinary courses in our college, and we are allocating credits to the transdisciplinary courses. And we have UGC career-oriented programs by Department of Commerce, that is General Insurance, Department of English, Business, English. Now I request Dr. Sridevi Madam to share her views on TSKC.
Thank you, Malika.
TSKC slide.
TSKC is a great platform for placements. Telangana Skills and Knowledge Center, and it is successfully running at our college. So the objectives and main goals of TSKC is to equip the students with employability skills. The students at the end of their final year, they are so equipped that they are ready for the job, and the students who do not go for higher studies, immediately they can get placed. The second main objective is it provides equal employment opportunities for the students. We have diverse groups of students, like of different social status, and also from below poverty line students are also there. So all these students, they take this opportunity and get immediate placements. The third objective is they get intensive training in various aspects like communication skills, soft skills and other skills. And added to this, we have two other important programs like MOOCs and Disha project. MOOCs is massive open online courses, and Disha project is aimed at training the students, making the students take psychometric assessment test, and also finally they get career guidance. Next.
So we have Bhagya programs also. We have a health committee called Bhagya, wherein we are undertaking different programs like eye screening, dental checkup, and their blood grouping, so that the students might get an idea and awareness about their different health aspects. A gynecologist by name Jamuna Madam has come to enlighten the students on gynec issues, awareness on breast cancer, cervical cancer and menopause. And they have enlightened on the gynec issues. On skin diseases also we have conducted lectures so that they will get benefit. We have undertaken in our college under Bhagya the dental checkup camp, eye screening committee, eye screening camp. All these we have done so that the students will benefit and they know certain aspects of it. And we have every year we will celebrate the World Mental Health Day. This year we have celebrated in collaboration with Telangana Psychologists Association. And in our college we have NSS also, and NSS is undertaking different best practices, like we have inculcated, we have a collaboration with the Rotary Club, and so we have installed Rotathon clubs in our college. what these people will do, the rotathon clubs, I will show in NSS. In the rotathon clubs, what we have done was, we have done a blood grouping program and we have conducted the anemic test for the girl students. This rotathon club has helped us in conducting these anemic tests. The students who are detected with this type of severe anemia, we have conducted nutritional awareness programs, and under NSS, the most important other best practices, we have visited certain blind schools to teach them. Department of Political Science, Public Administration and Department of Chemistry has visited a school, and most important aspect is we have recorded the cassettes for the blind school people, and the success of this practice is these blind people, they have after hearing the audio cassettes, they have passed in the TET exam of Government of Telangana. That is an important success of our college, and we have active Telangana Ku Haritaharam unit, and every year we will do the green audit in our college. These are some of the best practices in our college, and all these things we are doing under the guidance of our principal and the entire college staff. We are striving to empower our young girls. As a team, we are doing this, and really we are grateful to our Commissionerate of Collegiate Education for providing constant support and guidance for all these activities. Thank you very much.
Good morning and welcome to all of you. Today, we are going to present a few best practices of BJR Government Degree College. I am Bangla Bharati from Department of English. With me is my colleague Dharavat Sarita from Department of Commerce and our students Anil Kumar and Venkat Reddy who are in the second year. So best practices of BJR GDC fall under the broad categories like edutainment club, usage of social networking sites, creative writing, role play, film screenings, interdisciplinary field trips, student seminars, theory and practice where students learn and earn, awareness programs for girl students, activity-based learning, 5-day workshop, values and ethics, and some YouTube links. These are the broad categories that we have identified. We'll go one by one, and the first one is the edutainment club. Edutainment club is education plus entertainment. That is the motto of our edutainment club. We started this almost in 2010, and the club aims at providing a space to bring out latent talents in the students. And by combining various fields that interest our students, the club provides an interaction with experts from industry to help them identify their hobbies, their vocation, and answer their inner calling. And the main activities of edutainment club fall under imparting creative crafts and skills like nail art, preparation of raincoats using trash covers, and making short films, painting, sketching, preparation of perfumes, liquid soaps, and etc. And preparation of perfumes and liquid soap was also an interdepartmental activity. How it has come about, I'll discuss it in the course of the presentation. And the other activities are exposure to traditional folk or art forms, teaching photography like still, motion, landscape, portrait, how to frame a photograph and all that. An innovative approach to all the departmental activities. And for example, here are a few slides where Ms. Saraswati Kaula, environmental activist, documentary filmmaker, has come to our college, interacted with students, spoke on climate change, and spoke about how to make documentary films that will affect society. And photography club, these are the training sessions where our photography club convener is training students how to frame a photograph. Then film screenings are about 5-minute skill in making of ponchos. How do you make a poncho? Poncho is a raincoat. How are these raincoats made? Using trash covers. And then towards the social responsibility, we have many programs under our NCC, NSS, and lots of activities wherein programs are conducted on drunken driving, alcohol and substance abuse, wherein we had a peopleism, an NGO coming to our college, where they said all the students have taken an oath that we have to say no to alcohol, and wherever there is a substance abuse that the students come across, they are going to report it to the immediate authorities or the college. And interdepartmental activities, innovative activities, here we have a Rasayan Rangoli, a competition of Rangoli. Usually Rangoli is for different kinds of designs and other things of a literary or cultural department. But here the students have displayed all the chemical bondage and the structures, and they were given prize. Entry was free. Both boys and girls have participated. And then we also have students, youth champions selected for Rubaru, which is an interfaith. This is the first batch of youth champions selected from our college. And they were launched officially at Ravindra Bharati with the help of Agaze Batchit, Rubaru, and British High Commission. And second best practice is the usage of social network sites. And our college is extensively using ICT, social networking sites, to improve teaching learning process. Not only that, more is coming, but then I think now Sarita will explain the process of this particular best practice.
Thank you, ma'am. As we all know, nowadays everyone is having cell phone. Everyone is using internet. Even in rural areas, all the students are using cell phones. To make it in better way, to use it in teaching learning, we have created groups class wise, class-wise groups were created. In that, all important events, circulations, model papers, everything the information related to universities. And in our class, when the lecturer is taking class of some important topics, the videos were picturized and they were circulated among the groups, so that this when these videos were circulate in that group, when the student is needed the backup of this video, when the student get doubt, he can go backup and he can use that facility. So Vani Prasad madam, commissioner of CCE, she is seeing the progress of this WhatsApp group. And now I request Anil to speak in this regard.
Thank you, ma'am. Being a member of WhatsApp group, I personally got lot of benefits like handwritten notes and important topics dealt in classes, information about seminars, activities, tests and field trips, and model papers and important questions posted by our teachers. Even I miss the class, I will be updated, and extension of classes and seminar videos will be posted in WhatsApp groups. And for example, and if when I am studying at home, if I got a doubt, I will post a question in WhatsApp group and immediately I will get clarified with the respective teacher. And with the help of social networks, I personally got lot of benefited.
Thank you, Anil. And now we move on to our next best practice, that is creative writing. Creative writing, our college is very popular. We kind of encourage all kinds of creative writing, creative expressions of students, staff and student leaders as well as teachers. In this, we started something called the News Express or the Wall magazine, wherein our students, whatever they have written to the letters to the editors, we have a mass communications group, mass communications and journalism, that started last year. They have contributed lots of articles to the letters to the editor which got published. All the publications were on the Wall magazine for a while, and that we have titled as News Express. In the same way, all the contributions from the students, prose, poetry of all different languages, and we have a magazine, annual magazine Spandana, which comes out in 4 different languages, and we have our student editors also with us. That was published in this is a release of the magazine. A copy of it is also available on the internet. And we also have Alchemy, a biannual newsletter released by Department of Chemistry, wherein lots of articles, latest information, it's a newsletter. We have lots of students and professors from the Department of Chemistry all over the world contributing special articles for this particular magazine. And we recently had a chemistry textbook release that was circulated among the students, for all the students. And then recently, university has introduced a skill enhancement course in chemistry, and that is 2 great points for it. And that textbook was released by the Department of Chemistry, and Srimati Vani Prasad, our commissioner, has released it. It was just yesterday evening. And the other best practice, before we move on to the role play best practice, I'd like to ask Venkat, because he was also a student editor, to share his experience.
I'm the member of college magazine community, and I got an opportunity to edit the poems, stories and essays in both the English and Telugu languages. But there is some editors in our college in Urdu and Hindi languages also, and we have in a Spandana e-magazine in our college. You can read on our college website. In this e-magazine, we can put our efforts by thinking capacity, and our thought we can keep in as a quotations, and we can write our feelings in like a short stories and I will practice. That's okay.
Thank you, Venkat. And the next best practice is role play. Role play, usually that reminds us that it is only for literature or language or a text, a particular character is given, a theatre or a drama is enacted, wherein students are given particular roles and they interact with each other, and that's how the subject is carried out. But other best practice that we have in our college is role play for not only for literature, but it has also resulted in arts and humanities, and lots of ISR activities, institutional social responsibility activities have also come up. Role play, how it is applied in other subjects, like for example chemistry, inductive effect was taught, and commerce, business law case studies were also taught using role play. I now ask Sarita to go ahead with how she has carried out this role.
Yeah, I used this role play method of teaching in my subject business law, where the cases are given for the students. It is very difficult to understand. The cases are most related to the foreign basis cases and Indian very old cases. While explaining, it is very difficult to make the students understand of these cases. So we plan to the characters pertaining to the cases. We planned some students should involved in that characters, and they play the role play in front of the students as one character. For example, Balfour versus Balfour case was there. In that, wife and husband role was there. Wife role played by one student, and husband role played by another student. So by this practice, last the judgment will be given by the lecturer, or it may be also student. But this type of present and role play method, it helped the students better understanding of the case studies, and they can face the very well. So my student Venkat played one of the role. I request him to share his feeling.
We did a lot of role plays in our classes. In this, we are taking from example from the business laws by taking the wife and husband issues. One of the role played by the one person, another role by the another person, and there will be a judgment in the between both of them. And there we are playing the role play by this the students can understand what the situation is going on, how can we solve the problems. And whenever this question will appear in exam, our students will recognize that yeah, this we done in our class as a role play, that we can write in very carefully. So we did this. I am an experienced person in this role play. I actively participate in role play.
Thank you, Venkat. Now we move on to our next best practice, film screenings. Film screenings are all usually screened in all related subjects. Concepts are explained and a group discussion with critical analysis is carried out. Then the lecturer invites for a comprehensive presentation from students. Feedback is collected for betterment, and not only subject related films, but Julius Caesar, Premchand Sadgati, these are all subject related. But then we also have science streams screening films on related topics like Newton's laws, quantum theory, life of Ramanujan, biodiversity, environment conservation, etc. Even the commerce stream has screened films on successful entrepreneurs. And we have Anil with us here, who will share his experience about how the film screenings have benefited him.
We were shown a lot of successful entrepreneurs' life stories like Satya Nadella, Microsoft CEO, and KFC founder Colonel Sandel, and Apple founder Steve Jobs. By watching these them life stories, we got a lot of motivation, and in future we want to become an entrepreneur also.
That's very nice, Anil. We move on to the next best practice, that is multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary field trips. That is one of the best practices of our college, wherein few departments together they take the students on a field trip. Now this is the field trip by botany and chemistry to a reserve forest, field trip of all the first and second year students, which happens every year, to Hyderabad Literary Festival held at Hyderabad Public School, Department of Mathematics and Physics to the Indian Meteorological Department, that which is at Begumpet. Not only that, we also have political science and history people taking on a field trip, wherein students get exposed to different areas. And the next best practice is the student seminar. Student seminars are usually a part of every college, but we follow it in a different way, and I think Sarita will take over from here.
Yeah. In this seminar, why we are calling it as unique way? Because here student, they act as a teacher for a limited time. Almost all 60 to 80% students will participate in this seminar. Every Monday we have scheduled in our teaching plan that we conduct student seminar. Topics are selected and assigned to the students. From each subject 20 to 25 topics will be given to the students. In that particular topic the students has to give seminar. Because of this seminar, the students are getting benefit. They are getting self-confident, and they are actively participated in other debates and other activities, and it is witnessed at Mana TV Live also. Our student participated in Mana TV programs, and they won district level many prizes in outside colleges. So this is one of the best practice where the students can, if they want to pursue teaching as their profession, they are getting through it. So Anil is also one of the student who has who want to share. Please, Anil.
Yes. By giving seminars in our class, my confidence were increased. Initially, I have lot of stage fear that was gone with the help of by giving seminars in classes, and I am also taken seminars to my juniors on demand analysis and lots of topics. That was help to me increase our confidence and overcome my stage fear. And with the help of the seminars, I came to know how much efforts are required to lecturers to take a class. That's it. And seminars were increased. With the help of seminars, I got lot of self-confidence.
This seminar is monitored by the teachers as well as students. Students here are the evaluators, and the student gives the best seminar in the class, and the best seminars will be uploaded and circulated in the WhatsApp group, and they were also uploaded in the YouTube also. And not only our students are getting benefit of this, other students of other colleges are also watching these YouTube videos, and you can check it on our website link.
And we come to our next best practice, that is theory and practice, which I think Sarita will present and quickly.
Yeah. As we in commerce, we have a income tax paper for second year students, third sem. Here not only we are giving importance to the theory, but practical classes were also handled by the faculties, where the students are learning how to file e-returns, how to file the tax, everything, the deductions, whatever they are learning here, and they are applying. They work for the income tax department also. They are helping the needies, they are helping the illiterates and old peoples for filing their e-returns. Now Anil will better explain, because he is a part of it.
Anil or Venkat?
Anil or Venkat, anyone, both are the part.
Okay. Yeah, with a lot of confidence we are in good practice in the e-return filing, and we also participated in IT department for helping the e-return filing, and we are under institutional social responsibility. We file e-return filing for the government lecturers, retired employees, and also other peoples. And by filing this, we linked Aadhaar card to the PAN card, and we fill the PAN card forms also. By this, I got a lot of information in the IT department, and I got enough grip on the subject. So I learned a lot from this IT department.
That's very nice, Venkat. And we'll come to the next activity, best practice, that is awareness of girl students. We have lots of awareness programs happening in our college with increased student strength, and Women Empowerment Cell is very strong. And this was recently conducted last week on menstrual health and hygiene of girl students. Since our building is also under construction, girl students are presenting their design. How do they want their waiting room to be? So every phase, all the students are involved. And the next best practice, activity-based learning, which has been a best practice in our college. One or two activities I request Sarita to present.
Yeah, recently in our college, IQAC department had conducted 5-day workshop, where their more focus is given on activity-based learning, basic English and communication skills, because this year many students are from district background. They are little bit fear of English, so we plan to conduct a English and communication skills workshop during the Dasara holidays. We have used the vacation time. There we have provided lunch, refreshment to the students. It is a day out workshop, 5 days workshop, and many activities, activity based conducted, but one activity maybe Anil will explain.
Yeah, I remember balloon activity. Each of us given a balloon, and they said the person who has balloon till the end is a winner. At the end of the time, we are bursting our balloons. The conclusion is they were never told that we burst our others' balloons. To be success in our life, we no need to harm others. With the help of teamwork, we can success in our life. All of us can success with the help of teamwork.
Thank you, Anil, and thank you, Venkat. Since we are running short of time, I think it's time to wind up. There are lots of YouTube links. Our college has a YouTube channel also. Lots of links are there, lots of videos are uploaded. Maybe Venkat can tell where exactly they are uploaded, how to access them.
Yeah, there is another activities also, and every activity will upload in YouTube, and you can see our activities we are uploading on YouTube. So just type BJR on the YouTube. You can have a lot of website. You can open it and see it.
Okay, thank you so much. If you have any doubts, you can reach us at bjr.nampally@jkc.com. jkc at gmail. bjrnampally.ejkc@gmail.com, and you can visit our website and post your responses there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.